Hey guys, what's going on? This is Explosive Rage, back with another video on the channel, Explosive Gaming. Today we are back again with another achievement tutorial, since yet again, I've been playing in my own survival world trying to get every achievement, and I noticed a new achievement in 1.18 that seemed pretty difficult. That achievement, of course, is Star Trader, which involves bringing a villager to build height and trading with them. My first thoughts are probably the same as yours, which is either that I had to make a very long staircase with a minecart rail, or a large bubble elevator, each which would have taken very long with the new build height at Y320 and would have consumed a lot more resources and time. So that's why I've designed my new way of getting this achievement, where you can set up a simple contraption and get the advancement automatically without any manual moving of the villagers at all. So to do this method, you're going to need everything that's in this chest. You're going to need 2 slime blocks, 2 observers, and 2 sticky pistons. This is how we're going to actually be getting the villager up to the build height, is we're going to be using a simple flying machine contraption that I'll teach you how to build. You're going to need about half a stack of spare blocks, just in case you need to place any blocks to keep the villager from falling off once you reach that height. You're going to need 1 boat to keep the villager in so he doesn't move around too much. 2 buckets of water to get down. You're only going to need 1 if you have an elytra, and that'll be used to start the flying machine. 1 torch, and something to trade with the villager. You don't necessarily need 64 emeralds if you find something else to trade with the villager, but that's just what I've brought. Once you've gathered these materials, you're going to want to bring this to a naturally spawning village to minimize the amount of villager moving you're going to have to do. The next step is to find a naturally spawning villager, like this one here. Take the boat and place the villager in the boat. Once you've gathered your villager in a boat, you're going to want to bring him to where you're keeping your other resources that you're going to need for this. You're going to want to make sure he has a job, as you can see here, and you're going to want to trade with him at least once if you haven't already. And yeah, I know the prices are a little steep here. I may have accidentally punched one of these guys trying to get him out here. Once you're near your villager and your resources that you brought over, the next step is to dig a 3x4x5 hole deep in the ground. When it's done, it should look like this, with 4 blocks on this side, 3 blocks on this side, and 5 blocks deep. The next part of this tutorial is where we will build the flying machine that will take the villager up there. To do that, start by placing 1 torch like this. Next, place an observer facing into this torch, 1 slime block above the observer. Place 1 sticky piston facing upwards next to the slime block like this. Place 1 slime block on top of the sticky piston. Place 1 sticky piston facing down next to the slime block you just placed. And lastly, place 1 observer facing into this block on top of the slime block. Once you've done this, remove all scaffolding you used to place these blocks except for this block here, and it should be looking like this. The next step you're going to want to do is to put the boat that the villager is in on top of the flying machine. To do this, place a short bridge to the flying machine made out of cobblestone, or any other block that you choose. Pilot the boat directly on top of the flying machine, and remove the cobblestone that you have used to get the villager up there. Next, you're going to want to grab the spare blocks, both buckets of water, and the emeralds, and make sure they're in your inventory before doing this next step. What you're going to want to do is get into the boat with the villager, and place a bucket of water down right there. Your flying machine will start to go upwards with you and the villager in it. Now, you just have to wait for it to reach max height. It'll automatically stop moving once it gets that high. As you can see from my Y coordinate, we have almost reached Y320. The machine should automatically stop when you reach that height, so you don't have to worry about stopping it yourself. Once the flying machine stops moving, you're going to want to get out of the boat, and be very careful not to fall off, and place a little bit more of a bridge around you, like this. Just like this. So you're going to want to make sure there's a large platform for the villager to stand on, because you don't want him to fall through when you break the boat. Once you have a platform for the villager to stand on, you're going to want to press F3 and B to show the hitboxes, and break the boat like this without hitting the villager. Now your villager is out of the boat and at max height. So the last step is to just trade with them. And as you can see, we have gotten the achievement. The only other thing is if you don't have an elytra, you can just place a bucket of water and ride that to get down. Other than that, that's it that you need to know for this tutorial. If you enjoyed or this helped you in any way, please make sure to like and subscribe. Comment down below what advancements you want me to do a tutorial on next. And with that said, I'll see you guys next time.